Hi everyone, this is Kalu and Mia. Welcome to this video. I'm here with my little 16-inch shadow plushie that I got a while ago. Yeah, in fact, it was described as being 20-inch, but that's actually because I mixed them up with the Great Eastern Entertainment 20-inch shadow, and well, they look quite alike, but this is actually an Asian bootleg plush. And I'm just so happy with him. I love his material, I love his size too. But since I actually mixed him up with another one, I looked up another seller that was selling what I was actually looking for, and I was actually very happy to find a nice opportunity on eBay. And yeah, my package came, and I would like to have a look. So we are very excited to get this. And actually, I have my two boys here, so maybe I can make a little comparison and see what. Yeah, just have a look at the resemblances and stuff. I am just so thrilled to get this. He came quite fast, I must say. I thought he was still in the US, but apparently he was delivered in the post office during the night. And yeah, well, he's here already. And I've seen a bunch of nice reviews of this plush, so my review won't be the only one. There are plenty of others. I mean, plenty. I saw two others that were really detailed. So yeah, certainly hope mine can complete the two others I saw. Now here, I just opened the bag and here he is. So I'll just pull him out and see. Well, he's very easy to pull out. Here he is. And here's his little tags. Oh man, he has like gigantic shoes. And they're so firmly stuffed. There you go. So, apparently, oh, this is just, wait. It's actually, the bag is closed with some tape and the shoes are coming out, so that's why. So that's him. Oh my god, I'm so excited to see him. So in fact they look quite alike, but I'm gonna show you them in a more detailed way. Here's the little tape. Guess I have to cut that one over. Okay, hold on a second. There you go, I just cut over the tape. And I think if I just pull this bag, there you go. Here he is. Now, so at first sight, this one is a bit less, yeah, the details are a bit less finished than on this one, but when you put them next to each other, well, I certainly had the impression that this one was actually the fake one of this guy. So it's not really clear. Well, I mixed them up. I sure did, but actually I'm very glad to have both of them. Now what can I show you about him? Here's this little tush tag. And it comes with this tag as well. So this one should actually be the real one. The GE one, like people call it. And he's pretty detailed. And the material they use on him are pretty accurate, I think. This guy is entirely made out of the same material, and I just love this material. It is a really soft polyester material, but he has 3 fingers. So if you want to make the difference between them, this is actually the main difference. This guy has like 4 fingers. He has 3 here. And this guy has like full 5 fingers. And the thumb is coming out more. Here he has a weird little eyeliner. The eyeliner has a weird way of coming out. The glance of his eyes is a bit hidden here. But these are just little, how would I call these? Vinyl transfers on him. And he is made out of a soft felt, firmly stuffed material. His chest fur is glued. Another difference between these guys is that this one has a round finishment here. This guy has like a heart-shaped marking. Also the markings here are finished with felt. It's not really clear if it is felt, but he's firmly stuffed everywhere. And he has like embroidered material and features, while this guy has he has like plastic markings. Also here on the sides, his little markings on the arms and the legs are just, they're not stitched or sewed on, they're just, yeah, plastic materials glued on him, just like his chest fur. And I certainly hope they can take the water. I just love his little ears. And here, when you have a look at the ears, they should actually, well, they're kind of firm. They're made out of kind of strong material, so we can put them up. And actually they're more like on his head compared with this guy. His ears are just almost on the side of his head. And here he has like a round finishing, and here it's more like a, just like for the fur here. So yeah, he's a nice representation of the character. Also, here the quills. He has the same pretty finishings on his quills. Well, that's something those guys have in common. I was very pleased to see this. Look at this guy. So, it's not that they, well, they look quite alike when it comes on the quills or the markings on them. But of course this guy has like longer legs. And his legs get a bit broader around the feet and the ankles. So, and his stitching seemed to be more sturdy than on this guy. Also, he's not really stuffed. I'm gonna say this. He's not well stuffed on every place. So here, there's some stuffing missing. Also here, on the quills, some parts of his quills miss a bit of stuffing. It's still quite okay, but it's just that the stuffing, yeah, well, on some places he can use some more stuffing. I certainly hope that on this bootleg plushies, well, that might be the general problem with them. So I just hope their stitching will hold on, because when you have a look here, I'm gonna show you here. I used to grab him here. I also put my finger in his neck, and he has like a little opening here. So yeah, also his stitching is white, as you can see here on the tail. I can show you. It's pretty hard to see the tail. The stitching is quite okay, but I don't really know what it can take. Should be okay actually, but I've been using this guy a lot already, so and he has nice shiny material to make the rings on him. And what I like about him is that his tail points downwards. It's so cute. While on this guy, his tail just points out. But it's pretty realistic, so yeah. And also on this guy here. Now I'm not really gonna make a main comparison with this guy, but I can put them next to each other if you want. His tail points upwards. It's just so cute. So yeah, you put them next to each other. This guy has different materials all over him, a bit like this guy, but he's not made out of felt. In general, it feels a bit different. And this is a smaller plush, but with a great eye for detail. So he just has full rings around his arms. His fingers are stitched separately. He just misses a few details on the legs, but he has, on the feet, sorry, but he has some cardboards in his feet. The shoes have a nice shape. The markings are quite short. And his chest fur is not even glued, it's sewn on, and it gets a bit low. I know, it should be a bit more like under his chin, but... And this is what his quills looks like. So he has like broad markings on his quills. So that's what this guy looks like. In general, he's quite easy to find in Europe, but also very detailed, a bit smaller, but he's meant to be a nice collectible. I removed these tags after all, and I keep them in my fan book just to make sure that I can still keep them, but like this I can use them better. So after all, I decided to remove the tags. It's not that I will get a lot of money for them just because I let the tags on them. Not here. But for this guy I paid quite a lot because I live in Europe. So, well, for Europeans, it's not very easy to get them. We don't have anime stores. We don't have a lot of comic book stores. We don't have... So, yeah, there's like no Toys R Us. In general, Sonic merchandise is very hard to find here. Actually, people just don't know about him. And that's why I used to get all my stuff online. But for this guy... The price was quite okay with the shipping, but then you have to pay your package when it comes on your front door. So yeah, after all, I paid about like 80 euros for him. So it's quite much, just for people who consider having him in Europe. Apparently in the US he's not quite rare and the price should be okay. But of course it depends on when you have to get them. So yeah, that's about him. I like the proportions of him. He has a pretty shape and he's very... well detailed. It's a nice plush. It's a really nice plush and I'm extremely enthusiastic to get him. Now I will not hang him up. I think he's a bit too heavy for that. I know the Great Eastern ones come with those well, how would I call this? I don't really know. So yeah, but I know a lot of people like those smaller ones. I prefer the larger ones, so I'm collecting the larger plush. And I still have silver on his way. I certainly hope he will come soon. But like this, I can make a general video with my my entire collection. Now I know my camera is failing. Hold on a second. Now, after watching this video, you know in general how to distinct this guy from this guy. Now, for collectors, I would definitely recommend this guy because it's more like the real stuff. Personally, I love them both, but there are just people who really hate bootlegs, so yeah, that's why. In general, this guy really resembles the character. He is really nicely detailed. He has nice proportions. I hope to give you a general view like this. And he's really good size too. So his material is very accurate and he is definitely really well made. So sorry for my camera, my zoom is broken again. And I'm actually running out of time, so I guess I have to end here. Now if you want me to make a more detailed review, especially about this guy instead of a comparison, just let me know and I'll make sure to make a separate video. Now I really hope you enjoyed this, guys, and I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.